There's mounting euro pain in Spain. Its debt yields are jumping and bank shares plunging. But the country's Prime Minister insists there's no need for a bailout. Global credit watchdogs are on high alert, warning of swift changes to the global environment. But despite the precarious nature of the Eurozone, credit ratings agency Fitch expects it to survive intact. Here's Philip Lasker.
It's a near certainty. Somewhere in Europe, on any given day, a country or a bank announces it's in real trouble.
There will not be any European rescue for the Spanish banking system.
The Spanish leader was speaking after the owner of the country's fourth largest bank, Bankia, reported a €3 billion loss and asked for almost $20 billion in extra bailout money. Needless to say, the bank's shares plunged nearly 20%. So, no European bailout, but there will be a Spanish bailout despite the government's own financing problems.
But afterwards, that entity, when it's cleaned up and recapitalised, when it's refinanced and being as it is the first financial entity in Spain, it'll be sold and therefore the state will recover the investment it is making now.
Those reassuring words did not inspire confidence in financial markets, where Spain's 10-year bond rate is approaching the unsustainable 7% mark, or on the streets.
We are all waiting anxiously. Many people have taken their money out, which I perfectly understand, but everything is so wrong that I wouldn't even know where to go.
Credit ratings agencies are in the dark as well, as they struggle to come to terms with the risks posed by Europe.
What you see as a very pronounced risk is clearly the Eurozone. It's getting a lot of time and attention, appropriate focus.
While the risk is pronounced, Fitch told its credit ratings conference that it expects the Eurozone and Greece's membership to stay intact.
When you think about the potential costs of not coming to agreement, you would think at some point cooler heads prevail.
But Fitch is warning of the far-reaching implications of a Greek exit, the effects of which could be transmitted to Australia's banking sector, not to mention funding cost pressures which are expected to continue no matter what.
The banks are going to continue to not pass through the full RBA cut if you do get an RBA cut, or potentially look to raise rates outside of the RBA cycle.
That seems the only certainty in an uncertain world.